Hello and welcome to I don't know what this is going to be, but I've seen the lineups and there's a lot of people probably asking a lot of questions about their team's early doors in terms of FPL related. And as a Man United fan, I'm asking questions already about what the hell I'm looking at in terms of the lineup. And there is lots to delve into there. I don't know what to expect from this game. I don't know what to make out whatsoever, but it's a weird lineup. So let's talk through the lineups to begin with. So for Manchester City, it's Donnarumma in goal, Max Allian, Kushinov, Rodri, Ake, Lewis, Foden, Bernardo Silva, Doku, Semenyo, and Haaland. The key people here that have been benched, Reinders, Nico O'Reilly, and Ryan Cherky. Aït-Nouri's on the bench as well. Mateus Nunes apparently misses out with a knock, which is just bizarre. It's like legit. That's just a little bit bizarre. I'm not sure what's happened there, but unfortunately that seems to be the case there. Then for Manchester United, this lineup is just, it's got to be seen to be believed. And I still don't know what I'm looking at. So it looks like it's a 4-2-3-1 based off what I'm looking at on screen. So apparently, well, it's obviously Le Mans in goal. It's Shaw at left back, which I predicted. Martinez and Maguire, and I did say that Dalot probably would steal a living, and he is going to be stealing a living at right back. Now, I didn't think Maguire would start, but now that I think about it, I feel like that raises the odds of Haaland blanking. Because I feel like that's why Maguire's been included, to muscle Haaland off the ball. Because he's not there for his speed, I can tell you that straight out the gate. Then in the midfield, it was as predicted. Maino is partnering Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes is in the 10. This is where it gets a little bit weird. So I did not expect Dorgu to be starting off the left. But that's where he's starting according to what I'm looking at in front of me. Fernandes is in the 10. Ahmad's off the right. And I thought that it'd be dumb to leave Ahmad out. And Mbeumo's starting up top. Now, I did see a world where Mbeumo started up top, Ahmad off the right, and Cunha off the left. But Dorgu off the left is actually, I'm a little bit shocked. I don't know what to make of that at all. But it's weird. So on the bench, it's Mason Mount, Benjamin Šeško, Malacia, Heaven, Yoro, Ugarte, Flappy Bird, Buendia, Cunha, and Jack Fletcher. I mean, someone had to bench Cunha, and he's been deserving of a bench for quite a while. So I'm not too surprised by that one. But it's interesting, right? It's got to be interesting. Anyway, we're very close to starting. I'm going to flick over to the main thing now. Hopefully I've got the right thing here. Let me just double check. Have I clicked the right one? There we go. Look at that. Brilliant. All right. I'm almost in the center of the thing. I need to just adjust my camera a little bit, but we're ready to go. Look at that. We're going to have live reaction as it comes in. The Manchester Derby is up and about. We're about to get the stream underway. Hold on. Let's just do that there for a second. There. Oh, that looks much better. Why did I not do that before? That's been clever. Why did I? You idiot, Darius. Should have done that a long time ago. Anyways, I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I'm sticking with my 1-1 draw. I feel like that's potentially a very good place to start. Fergie looks quite happy in the crowd. That's never a good sign when Fergie's happy in the crowd. It normally ends in heartbreak. Either way, I've got my bottle of hazelnut liqueur ready at the ready to drown my sorrows, essentially. The big glass is up and about. I'm prepared for the worst. Expected of nothing. Just got to hope that it comes in. Anyways, hopefully the lineups there. You can see them on the thing. And yeah, we're about to get underway. I think Pep's just shaking Michael Carrick's hand, saying, "Welcome to the Premier League, baby, and I'm going to give you your first loss." How's that going? Anyway, they're getting into a little huddle, Man United pre-huddle. Lots of people talking about Cherky. Haaland was joking about Semenyo not passing to him. Yeah, maybe. Doku and Semenyo both on the wings. Looks legit. Semenyo 3 goals in 3 Prem games. Yeah, he could be really good. Couldn't you drop lots of... I did. I said he'd be dropped. I thought he should be dropped, and he has been dropped. From O'Reilly to O'Reilly in the span of a few weeks. It's mad, isn't it? I just wish I don't know. I wish I'd just not gone there, to be honest. But it's one of them things, unfortunately. We are underway. The Manchester City have kicked us off, and we're up and running. I'm going to quickly start that timer. Hopefully that is correct. Hopefully I've done that right. There we go. First half's up and running. The Manchester Derby's live. What can Man United produce? I don't know. I sit here with bated breath. I hope for the best. I'm not thinking it's going to be magical, but either way, it could be the most boring game I just look at the lineup and I go, Diego Dalot at right back against Doku. Like, that just screams Doku rinsing him. Like, legit, it just screams Doku rinsing him. Yeah. If we concede a goal, you can put money on it. It's Dalot switching off and Doku just doing just rinsing him, pretty much. You can almost guarantee how the first goal is going to go in. Good evening, Commando. Got a mate Anderson coming in. Lovely. Good old Anderson. I think O'Reilly will come off the bench at some point in the second half. Unfortunately, I think that's probably going to happen. Glad I sold O'Reilly to Mukiele. Time for us to concede 5 goals. I don't think we're conceding lots of goals, to be honest. Slam 3 or 4 plus pals today. Flew. Maguire, early red card incoming. I mean, imagine. Dallo and Shaw are clear problems. Other than that, I like the lineup. City back 5 is genuinely shocking. I know. It's like we've just... I don't know. I feel like we've shown no intent with this lineup. That's the best way of putting it, really. It looks like a United fan channel with the graphics. I know this is literally just meant for the Man United game. Any Man United game where I don't own the things, I'm going to do that. Trust me, for the main watch-along, it's not red colour. It's literally just because of the fact I'm putting this in like the Man United category of watch-alongs because it's a standalone game. So we are going to do FPL stuff on here during the game, but I'll be commentating this a bit like Mark Goldbridge, but hopefully better. I don't understand interim doesn't just play a striker and they're exactly. Supreme. Someone in my league, triple captain Wilson. Oh, I love that. That's brilliant. Who will have the bigger impact off the bench, Cherky or Cunha? Probably Cherky. Captain X, our back four is better than United's. I know. It's hard to believe. Captain Dallo done that. No chances, mate. This ain't time to get pumped 4-1 today by City. Foden double. I think that Foden is a strong chance of returning today with this lineup. Oh, City conceded an early corner here. A decent ball in from, I think there was Dorgu out on the left. Maybe that's why he's got a game, folks. Early conceding there by Kushinov out for a corner there. 3-3 draw, battle of the dodgy defences. Anyone own Granderson? Dallo and Rico Lewis, yellow cards, 20-1. Boom, it's on. I reckon that is definitely on. Gary first on for the Nunes. Sir Alex with the rum-infused coffee. We're a chance for City defender. Looks abysmal on paper. Defence screams goals. O'Reilly and Cheeky comes with the bench. Right, first corner of the game. Taken by old mate Bruno. Into the box. Harry Maguire's in the bar. Oh, that should have been 1-0. Harry Maguire. Oh, that's the person you wanted to fall to. He's as good as Gabriel in the air and he's hit the crossbar from like point blank range. How's he missed that? Oh, he should have scored. How's he not scored from there? Harry Maguire. Maguire! Of all the people you want it falling to on his head, it's him. It's Harry. Oh, Harry. Oh, that would have been biblical. Bruno in the 10 essential for FPL. I agree. Dallo just has that face. You want a falcon punch. You hit the bar. Double and blank game week. Come and watch casuals. Blow chips and pros hold. How did he miss that? I don't know. I'm not sure how Harry Maguire missed that. That would have been the perfect start to the stream. Oh, Harry. Harry. Sir Harry, oh, mate, what a comeback. Everyone was wondering why you've been picked. If he had scored that, no one would have been asking the question anymore, but you hit the crossbar and we're still asking the question. I tell you what, I reckon City concede off a corner today. I saw enough off that corner to make me think Harry Maguire's a good chance of a goal. I didn't think about that. I just thought, why is Harry Maguire starting? And now I look at that and I'm like, oh, maybe that's why he was starting. Because it's Sir Harry Maguire. Harry FPL, Harry Maguire. I'm not going to captain Haaland anymore, especially with Semenyo coming in. Harry close. It was a bad miss. Bad miss. That should have been 1-0 Man United. It's a different game. Like when Man United score first, we're just a better team in general. And that was such a good chance. Like the point blank range, I don't know what the... Oh, Dallo. Oh, dear, Dallo. Look at him. Charges up the field. Gets out of position. Now Ahmad has to commit the foul. He'll be lucky if he doesn't get booked for that. I think he's got away with it there. But, I mean, he's just taken down Doku because Dallo just meandering around like a pansy. Wandering in the midfield just... is what it is. Slabhead, only 90-plus minutes goals yet. Oh, Donnarumma, half a chance there. Man United causing a few issues early on. I mean, the City defence look a little bit rocky, has to be said. All right, City with a quick break here. I think it's Bernardo Silva, that one there. Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's going to play it out right. It's Semenyo, far on the right, Semenyo. Oh, he goes into the box. Oh, he dinks past Luke Shaw like he's just nothing. But thankfully, Mainu is there to clear the danger away for a throw-in. As bad as we can be, I'll be excused if we don't score against the City defence. Yeah, I agree. O'Reilly benched. That drinks looks like a jar of pickled onions and malt vinegar. I listened to you and started Van Heck over Henderson. Honestly, I would play Brighton assets against Bournemouth. I'm not expecting Bournemouth to offer much in that game. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've got the read wrong on that. But I feel like Brighton have been playing pretty well. I think they covered Bournemouth pretty easily. I mean, that was a horrendous back pass there. They almost gifted it to Mbumo and Dorg, who were both racing away. Dallo, where's he going? Playing it back to Luke Shaw. That's always fraught with danger. Calm. Where's the Xerxes wig? We can actually wear it again now. In fact, all the scabs have come off, so I can get the Xerxes wig out, but let's be... Oh, here we go. Oh, Ahmed Mbumo, look lively, man. Mainu, edge of the box. That's a very tame effort there from Mainu. Man United have started this game relatively well. That Man City's defence look a little bit like they're all over the place early doors. Like legit early doors, they look a little bit all over the gaff. I don't know if they've worked out what Man United's system is at the moment, but there's been chances. I mean, I feel like we should be in front. Through the first, almost 7 minutes of the game, we definitely have done enough to probably have taken the lead here. I mean, will it come back to bite us in the arse? That's the real question, I suppose. City backline could be their undoing today. I agree 100%. No, it's a little bit of it's a dead man's fingers rum. If you know what that is, it's quite popular in the UK. Dead man's fingers. I quite like it. It's a nice, gentle spiced rum with just a bunch of Coke in it and a bunch of ice blocks because it's hot here. I think today it was 36, so the room is quite cool because I've got the air conditioning on. But yeah, we should be pretty sweet. It's good to see that. I think that must be the issue. The router. I must have to just look at the router in general. I don't want to jinx it. But early doors, we've been pretty good today. Oh, here we go. Oh, Bruno. Oh, no, come on, Bruno, move your ass. A bit slothful there. I don't think he read the opportunity. I missed the deadline. I swapped captain to Gabriel because I'm on Gabriel captain. I did think about swapping it to Wilson, but the card said go with Gabriel over Wilson. So that's essentially what we've decided to do in the end. So we just got to hope that it comes off. You know, if we get through this game and Haaland hasn't returned, I think it doesn't matter who the hell you've captained. It's probably going to be happy viewing later on. So you just got to hope that Harry Maguire just muscles the hell out of Haaland the whole game. I don't like the fact that Haaland's peeling off to Martinez because Martinez obviously is significantly smaller. All right, Doku's won a corner here off Ahmad, who's tracked back very well to defend him, to be fair. This is where I get a bit nervous because Man United aren't very good off set pieces either. Like Man City might be weak at the back today, but we're good off attacking set pieces. We're useless at defending them. And Luke Shaw's manning Haaland. I mean, that's a real. I mean, if City keep putting the corners in like that, they're going to be very easy to defend. All right, Bruno with just a Hail Mary up the field, but that's gone straight to Donnarumma, and Donnarumma will sweep that up at the back and get City up and running in once again. Dorgu was looking half decent in this game so far. AFCON rust, yeah, it might be. Could be. I mean, I don't think Mbumo had playing at centre forward on his bucket list when he came back from AFCON, but here we are. He's playing number 9. I feel like this is the problem with Man United. Like, I look at this half and I go, you know what? We're actually playing pretty well. Like, we're giving City a pretty good game so far. I'm like going, it could easily get to half time. And like we saw under Amarin, like a different team comes out after half time and all of a sudden you go, well, what the hell happened at the break? Dallo leaves one in on Doku. I mean, that's a pretty soft foul, to be honest. For once, I've actually got a bit of sympathy for Dallo, but Dallo's going into the book. Anthony Taylor doesn't agree and thinks that Dallo left one in deliberately there and has booked Dallo for... I think that's very soft. I think Doku's dived on the ground. Okay, actually, maybe not. I take that back. I take it back. I've just seen the tackle in slow motion. I mean, yeah, that's definitely a yellow card. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. I tell you what, he's lucky it's not a red card. On replay, I reckon he's lucky it's not red. I tell you what, he's lucky that's not red. He's lucky it's not red. I've seen him given. I think if that was Casemiro, it'd be a red card. I mean, yeah. I mean, Dalot just... This would just sum up why I just don't rate Dalot. He's not very good. I feel like he's very lucky VAR aren't intervening. That looks like a red card. The more I look at it, the more I think that's a red card. I can't believe VAR haven't intervened. How have VAR not intervened on that? That's criminal. I actually feel he should be off. I think Dalot is exceptionally lucky to still be on the field. The more I've watched that back, the more I think that's a horrendous tackle. It's horrendous. But he hasn't. VAR haven't intervened. Yeah, no, I originally saw it and thought the Doku would dive because I know that Doku does that. But when I saw it back on replay, I was like, he's lucky he's still on the field. I feel like VAR haven't intervened because they reckon the ref's seen it and the ref reckons it's a yellow card. But I reckon if he saw that again on the monitor, I reckon he gives him a red. I think United have been let off the hook there. Dalot with... That's why I don't rate him. He's rubbish. He can't defend. He can't attack. He can't shoot. He can't pass. And neither can old mate who's just gifted it to Haaland. Haaland plays the ball in. Oh, that's really good reading there. He was looking for Phil Foden in the box as Haaland, but nothing doing there. Semenyo takes over. And he's given away a goal kick. Yeah, that had to be a red card. Surely that was a red. It had to be a red. I feel like Dalot's got away with murder there. It's a horrendous tackle. Like, what's he doing? Typical Dalot, man. Like, he's just... That would have just confirmed my hatred for him even more. My dislike, I take that word back. My dislike for Dalot even more. Man United playing the ball out from the back. I hate to see this. It's actually worked out all right. Dalot, stay on side, you absolute mug. He can't even stay on side. He can't, oh, mate. He can't tackle. He can't pass. He can't shoot. He can't stay on side. What can he actually do? Why is he playing? Michael Carrick. Pathetic effort, mate. Dalot's a Wolves level player. He's beyond that. He's a Chelsea level player. Loves a red card. I don't know what VAR's for anymore. Wasn't even a foul. Boyle's on the pitch. Dalot's very lucky not to get a red, I agree. Come on, let's hash on Wolves. 31-point Dalot. How did I buy him? Why did I buy him and captain him? That has to be the single biggest miracle of the season, that Dalot captaincy did not get absolutely royally punished like it should have by Haaland that week. The fact I got away with captaining Dalot and Haaland got the same amount of points that week is just, when you think about miracles, that's up there. Oh, chance there for Bernardo Silva, but he heads the ball over the bar. That was a nice ball in dink there by Semenyo with a very nice ball, turning the creator rather than just shooting on sight. It was a very nice ball into the box, actually. Bernardo Silva with a nice run. And guess who was in front of? He runs in between the Dalot. The more I watch it, I'm like going, what do the managers see? He literally must be out there in the training ground picking up the cones. There's no other explanation. I've come to the conclusion. Or is he related to everyone? Is he like one of them patriarchs? It's like just, got ancestry that links to literally every person in the world, because I just don't get it. I don't get how he keeps getting a game and why so many managers seem to love him. I mean, Amarin I kind of got because he's related, but the rest, I mean, what do they see? What do they actually see? They're seeing stuff that I don't see, that's for sure. Championship Dalot. So Jim Reed has sent Dalot his leaving papers. Still about last season's rank in the ticker I see. Where's this season's? Gary. This is just for promotion purposes, baby. Give it a great Gary. To Gary. Captaining Dallo was a war crime. It was, and I got away with it. Playing for his long throws, Banjo. Is this the game that Dallo sent Darius into a breakdown? Maybe. Dallo long throw special. To quote Trig, he's a real prick, that Dallo. Get excited. He is poo, man. He's just horrendous. Oh, here we go. That's nice from Mainu. Oh, Dogu, get inside. Oh, Dogu. Yes, go. How's that not a foul? Oh, Anthony Taylor. Put your whistle into your mouth, you Wally. And I bet you that's a yellow card for sure. I bet it is. It's a yellow card for sure. That's criminal. Anthony Taylor, you absolute mug. This is much better watching a Man United game when I have no assets. When I have no assets from Man United, this is so much more enjoyable to watch. There's going to be another card here. I think Anthony Taylor's lost the point. He's going to give a yellow card to Bruno as well, I reckon, and Bernardo Silva. It's yellow card City early doors. Oh, they're cutting away to the replay. I want to see who gets the yellow card, you idiots. That's got to be a card. I mean, that's got to be a foul, surely, on Torgu. Luke Shaw definitely got a yellow. That's 100% yellow card from Luke Shaw. He's just absolutely cleaned up Rodri. Cleaned him up. I mean, that's a good yellow card tackle. If you're going to give away a tackle and get a yellow card, at least do it well. He did it well. Try harding and training and probably a good guy. He is. I reckon he's a good guy to be around. But he's rubbish. They can't give away Dallo shirts. Dallo and goal would just be rewards. Haaland, mate. I'm about 1 minute behind. I need to change streams. Dallo is the Timu Jesus of Man United. On a serious note, new setup looks great. Thank you very much, Gary. Nothing like watching D-Unit doing it. Oh, mate, I feel like it's good. I feel like this is probably going to be more Man United watch-along than FPL, but I'm going to cover, obviously, all the talking points regardless. But it's nice feeling that I can do this and people still watch. So I'm glad about that, I suppose. And it's a different level. I mean, me doing Man United games is either brilliance or just it's pain. Dallo. Oh, Dallo. He can't pass. He can't pass. How hard is it to play a 10-metre pass? He gets the ball in a great opportunity. He pushes forward. He looks at Ahmad. Open in 15 metres of space. Can he find him with a 5-metre pass? You better believe he cannot. How's he? He's so bad. How did I bring him in? Why did I bring him in? I still don't know how I brought him in, but he's rubbish. He's absolutely rubbish. Send Rodri back to the hospital. Legit, that's what they're trying to do. I'm upstairs watching you on my phone and my son's downstairs shouting at the TV. Oh, Dallo. Just got here. How many Dallo-related rant? I mean, there's been a few. He's already been booked. He shouldn't be on the field. He should have been sent off. He can't make a pass. He can't tackle. He can't get himself in the right position. What can he do? Steal a living. He can steal a living. I can tell you that much. He's pretty good at doing that. Told you Dallo Yellow was 6-1. Mate, that's hilarious. The bookies got that one wrong. Legit under fives would make that pass. Captaining Dallo was a war crime. Ahmad is done with Dallo. Mate, I'm done with Dallo. I'm surprised that every manager comes in and is not done with Dallo straight out the gate. All right, a bit of calm there. Man City just doing a little bit of ball progression. I mean, Ake just steps forward. Casemiro... Harry Maguire does very well. And then just throws Bernardo Silva into the fence and says, settle down, little boy, settle down. So Harry hasn't come to... he should have scored. If he'd scored, it'd be a lot better, Gary, doing that. You could just butcher people and put them in their spot. Harry's come to play, folks. Harry's come to play. I love how Dallo even tried complaining. He literally said, Ahmad, you should have been 5 metres further in front, mate. And Ahmad basically said, I would have been offside, you idiot. Can you not see? Dallo earns £85,000 per week. I mean, if they paid me 2,000, they'd probably get better value than wasting the 85 on him. They could get me on MUTV, me doing the live watchalongs, and I actually wouldn't be able to do them because the manager would pick someone I don't like, and then I wouldn't be able to help myself. I'd just be like, why has Carrick picked this idiot? Why is he coming on? Why is he going off? Why is Dallo playing? All right, Man City have realised that they need to get a bit of a foothold in the game, and they've decided to play a little bit of passy. I mean, and Casemiro, that's a foul by Casemiro, but somehow Anthony Taylor's having a bit of a mare to start this game. Ahmad, Bruno looking for Bruno. Oh, he left it. Dorgu chance. Oh, saved by Donnarumma. I thought he'd cooked it. I thought Bruno should have plucked it out of the sky, but he left it for Dorgu, and Dorgu with a chance, and he forces a save from Donnarumma. I mean, Man United have had the chance. I feel like VAR would have ruled that out if it had gone in, because it looked like a foul by Casemiro in the centre of midfield. But again, another good chance here for Manchester United. Man City looking vulnerable is the word I'll use, I think, to describe them. Someone said Diatallo's shirt. What a call from Bruno. Yeah, I know. Dogger, he was close. He was definitely close. Mazraoui will be back next week. I know, hopefully that is the deliverance. You know when you're waiting for the Messiah to return, like Timu Jesus to roll out of bed and bless you? Essentially what we're waiting for is Mazraoui to come back to hopefully put the end of Dallo in the team. But you know that what's going to happen. Mazraoui is going to come back. Luke Shaw's going to get injured. Next thing you know, we've got Dallo at left back. We just can't get rid of the idiot. Unless he gets injured, unless he's physically injured, he just somehow finds a way into the team. And it just beggars belief. It makes no physical or rational sense, but he somehow always ends up in the team. And even if he's benched for a week, he's back. Someone gets injured or something happens and all of a sudden he's back. All right, Dallo, that's a better header. I mean, here we go. And Bumo to Dorgu. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. All right, pushes down. What can he do? Finds Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, what can he do? Ball into the box. Looking for Bruno. It's too high for him. And Donnarumma collects off the cross. The Dallo unit, the real D-Unit. I hate that Arsenal can win the league. I hate that anyone can win the league that's not Man United. I think Arsenal are the best of a bad bunch. Aston Villa for the title. That's what I'd like to see. Aston Villa. I could get on board an Aston Villa win. And it can't be Man United. Hate City. Hate Liverpool. Arsenal frustrate me. Good evening. I can get on board with that. Enjoying the Dallo round. You can see why City got Gahey. I mean, you definitely can. I mean, their defence looks like an absolute shambles at the moment. Dallo's a good player trapped in a bad team. Dallo's a crap player in a rubbish team. Did you see Trout as captain? Oh, no, nightmare. That's not what I wanted to read. I hope he gets 2 points. Trout, Trout's backed up when Trig asked him about the dirty 2-point dom, and he's doubled down, and I reckon he's doubled down magnificently poorly. That's the definition of a dud call, if ever I've seen one. Oh, I could be eating my words in 3 hours' time, but I don't think I will be. Wow, that's a great tackle from Casemiro there on old mate. Bernardo Silva on the edge of the box finds Doku out on the left. Where's Dallo? I bet you he lets the cross into the box. Oh, he's done well. Thiago Dallo. I've put the commentator's curse on him. He's actually blocked the cross. I mean, miracles do happen, folks. It doesn't happen often, but occasionally they do happen. And Dallo's actually done some good defending. But he's given away the corner. My ground is better than Dallo. 4-point captain, well done. Shaw won't get injured in the World Cup. Yeah, you wouldn't have thought so. Sorry, chicken misclicked. All right, Man City. Phil Foden's corners today have been awful. I don't think he's beaten Dallo off the corners all game. He's taken some absolute mares early doors there. Not ideal at all. All right, I'm going to end that poll there. Man City 60%, which is actually not as high as I thought it would be. when I put that together. Man United 24, draw 16, Man City 60. I misclicked harder. I wonder how many yellow cards will be in this game. I've already had, I think, three yellow cards already. There's going to be a few more. You just got a feeling Anthony Taylor's already booked a couple earlier. There might even be a red card in this game, you know. Casemiro is actually, I mean, this is the thing. I was always shocked why Amarin didn't play the Casemiro Mainu midfield. I do think, I mean, Casemiro's not been good and Mainu's been woeful this season, but I still think that they are our two best midfielders currently at the club. And he didn't play him once from the start, which I always thought was weird. I know that he was trying to like turn Bruno into something else, but I feel like he missed a trick. Like Bruno in one of those inside 10s would have just been elite in our Amarin system. I'm legit shocked that he just didn't. He persisted with it for the entire time he was there, pretty much. Right, Phil Foden to Doku. What's he got? He looks at Dallo and says, "I'll take you on." Dallo has all of a sudden woken up, wins the ball again. What's going on? Then he gives it away. That's all right. Prime Dallo's back. He literally passes it straight to Nathan Ake, and Ake has found Phil Foden, and he's now found Semenyo. Semenyo darts into the box. What can he deliver? He's just fallen over. He's just fallen over. Get up. Oh, dog, that's got to be a foul by Rico Lewis. That's got to be a close to yellow card as well, I'd say, based off what he's been dishing the yellow cards out for early doors. But I think he's got away with one there, Rico Lewis. Dallo DC already. he's trying. He needs to get above 2 points, doesn't he? Haaland doesn't score against United. Dallo actually suits Chelsea. Don't feel bad about captaining Dallo. At least you didn't captain Szoboszlai. Exactly. Needs a perfect pivot. Yeah, he does. He does. I feel like, that's why I feel like if they kept Mainu and they just went and, like, just go, they were going to, like, Semenyo pick City, right? They had £62 million to get Semenyo. Why not go to Forest and just say, you know, here's 80. Give us Elliot Anderson. Like, I legit feel the team just needed that kind of midfielder there next to Mainu in order to be good. All right, Ahmad, ball into the box and Bruno's complaining about a handball, running the referee. I don't see what you were looking at, Bruno, but I did not see a handball, mate. Hate to break it to you. Dallo versus Doku versus Shaw and Semenyo. Worried, I know. Yeah. Forest 100, to be honest. Mainu's going to get booked here as well. No, he's not. I mean, United have absolutely tackled the crap out of Rodri. Rodri's now copped, I reckon, about 3 fouls. I mean, Mainu's stood on the back of his ankle. Shaw cleaned him up. I mean, Rodri's in the wars. They're obviously targeting like the bloke that controls the City games. Ahmad ball into the box. Nah, there's nothing in there. Kushinov just tries to push and Bruno. I think Bruno's asking for, I don't know, for a bunch of crumbs that don't exist. Yeah, for 100 million. Is he worth 100 million? He might be in the summer. When every other club comes in for him, I feel like it's one of them ones where you could sit there and go to, what's the owner's name for Forest? Marapanos or whatever is that Kyrgios? Whoever he is, that guy. I reckon you'd go to him and go, here's 80 million. I reckon he'd sell. I mean, he sold Elanga for like, what was it, 40 mil? Think Forest got 40 mil for Elanga, and Elanga was brilliant. I feel, Ahmad's done very well to take that down. What can he deliver now? I mean, there's not many people in the box. It's only Mbumo. Ahmad tries to cut inside. Doku reads it well and covers the danger. Casemiro then wins it back off Semenyo, and Luke Shaw takes over. 30 minutes in, it's been a very watchable game without any goals. But Man United on the balance of play probably should be in front. This is the problem. I mean, like, Doku's now just parading through the centre of midfield. Dallow's just sitting there going, give it to Bernardo Silva because he'll get a cross in because I won't stop another cross. I can tell you that much. My luck's run out. Doku. Oh, that's nice from Doku. What's he got? Edge of the box. Well closed down by Mainu. He gets the block in. Marikanos. There we go. They'll get more for Anderson in the summer window. Yeah, you would think so. Was he 60 million? Really? 50? Wow, they made a killing out of Elanga, didn't they? Far out. That's a lot of money. Bernardo Silva, ball into the box, goes out harmlessly for a... Oh, it's going to stay in. No, it's gone out for a goal, throw in. It's hit the corner flag. Thought it was going to stay in there for a second. Haaland has touched the ball 4 times. Harry Maguire with one of the performances of the season except scoring the goal. If he'd scored the goal, we'd have to say it's been a Maguire masterclass. And I think that's why they've played Harry Maguire. They played Harry Maguire because Haaland needs that bigger body. Can Harry last 90 minutes? That's going to be the next question. Can he last 90 minutes? I mean, Amron always took him off about the 70th, so we're going to have to wait and see whether that's correct or not. I wonder what Bruno's DC is in this game because I feel like he's actually racked up a few of them, like recoveries. Dallo wins the ball back. Anthony Taylor's let a lot of things go in this game that I've questioned. But alas, he's let it go again. Dorgu down the left. To Bruno. Back to Dorgu. Back to Mainu. Finds Casemiro in the middle. Casemiro plays Bruno. Bruno looks for Ahmad. And Mbumo falls down like a sack of potatoes. And the ref waves play on. Then Donnarumma does some weird stuff and somehow gets away with it. Oh my God, what a back pass. Bruno, has he stayed onside? Oh, Bruno. Oh, Bruno. Oh, Ahmad and Bruno are arguing with each other. Bruno's like, why'd you pass it to me? Bruno's like, why didn't you get your ass onside quicker, you idiot? He was onside. Bruno finds him. And Mbumo just takes too long to get there. That should have been 1-0. I mean, Man United have had the chances. Are going to come back and bite us in the arse. I can feel it already. How we're not in front is just mind-boggling. And Bruno and Bruno are still arguing about the fact that he should have been quicker. Right, Bruno, what can he do? He finds Ahmad. Ahmad's inside. He goes round the goalkeeper. If he scores and he's onside, it's a goal, but it's offside. Ahmad's put it in, but it's been ruled out for offside. Far out, we've been close. It looked off. It looked off to the naked eye. I just felt like he just went a tad too early on that one. Yeah, he's off. He's just off. He's not off by much. Bruno tries to... Bruno actually does really well to play it first time. Unfortunately, Ahmad is off. But it's not by much. That's not a goal. There's no way that's a goal. It's got to be... It's definitely offside. It looked offside to me. We are waiting, though. VAR are obviously checking the offside. I mean, if that's a goal... It is close, but it's definitely offside. Far out. Bruno couldn't have played it any quicker. He couldn't have played it any quicker if he tried. We are still waiting. Maybe it's closer than I think. It looked off. To the naked eye, it looked about half a metre off, and it is offside. Anthony Taylor's just confirmed it is offside. Far out. It's not by much. It's just, half his body pretty much offside. Yeah, given offside. Yep, that's correct. It's still 0-0. Man City living life very, very, very dangerously. Very, very dangerously. United should be in front. We should be in front. We've done enough to be in front. We've definitely been the better team. I mean, I don't know. This is why I said this game could go one of two ways. Man United are going to show up, put a performance in. They could be half decent. At the moment, we'll put a performance in. But look, we're a pretty good one-half football team. We're normally not very good in two halves. So it's the second half that's going to be key. Casemiro gets tired around the 70th minute. Harry Maguire's going to be ditto. That's when the problems will come. Can they keep it together for... Oh, Bruno! Oh, that's unlucky. Bruno's not happy about it, but it is a foul, mate. You've definitely fouled him there. I wouldn't be too angry about that one. Cunha up top, maybe. Carrick looks like a bum found his jacket at the op shop. Oh, that's gold. He looks interesting. I'll give him that. I mean, to be honest, I've been actually quite impressed with the performance outside of Diego Dalot, who's been horrendous. And again, just found wanting. I mean, Doku's now down his side. Doku looks inside, plays a ball in, and Le Mans turns it around for a corner. I think like there was bending late and Le Mans didn't want to risk it there. I mean, that's a pretty... Harry Maguire should have let him know that, that's going well wide. But Le Mans doesn't want to take any risks. I think Le Mans just got a little bit confused about where his back post was. It better to be safe than sorry, but now we've given away a needless corner. But Phil Foden's corners today have not been up to scratch so far. His corners have actually been very woeful, to be honest. I say that now he'll deliver one on someone's head, won't he? Oh my God, Max Elaine almost with a goal, but it's cleared off the line by Lisandro Martinez. I mean, that's what did I say? I was like, this is the definition, wasting your chances. Then we almost concede off a set piece. Like, why are we no good at defending them? We're pretty good at attacking them. You'd think that if you're good at attacking them, you'd be good at defending them. But we're like the good at attacking, but crap at defending. Far out. Oh, lucky we're not behind now. Both teams have great chances off corners to score. Wow, Man United only 28% possession. I would not have guessed that. Man City obviously not done a lot with their possession because I feel like they might have had a lot of the ball, but they haven't really created... Other than that chance right there, that was definitely a chance for Max Elaine. They haven't really created a hell of a lot, if that makes sense. All right, they look for a ball into the box. Oh, Ahmad, that's a poor touch there. Well then by Martinez, it falls out to Semenyo. Dorgu goes out to defend him. Edge of the box stuff. Back to Rodri. It's interesting seeing Semenyo. I feel like Semenyo is definitely holding his width in this game, like proper width. Foden looks for the ball into the box. He's inside the box. What can he do? He finds Semenyo, who goes backwards to Rodri. Rodri, edge of the box, tries to dink in. Harry Maguire reads it like a book. Now it's Mbumo. Mbumo, the break's on here. How quick are the City defenders? Oh, that's a sloppy back pass, but again, they get away with it. I think that was City's best couple of minutes. The commentators just basically said it was a good run of possession. It was. That's definitely been Man City's best probably 2 to 3 minutes of the game so far, I'd say, from a precious perspective. Oh, mate, if we could see that, it would have just summed it up, probably. Definitely Man City. They're enjoying their little spell here. They've got a nice little spell of possession, it has to be said, which is slightly concerning because we're not very good at defensively switching on for long periods of time. And everyone's back defending, literally everyone. Mbumo and Bruno combine. Right, Ake just saunters forward. Finds the top of the box. Rodri. Semenyo. Semenyo edge of the box. Oh, chance, but goes wide of the post. Out for a goal kick. Half a chance there for Semenyo. He had time to try and place the shot, but he's put it wide of the far post and it's out, thankfully, harmlessly, for a goal kick there. I mean, Shaw it was a very nice touch from Semenyo, brings it in to have a shot on his left, and Shaw just didn't get out anywhere near close enough. I mean, I think it was a Le Mans save, actually, not a Lisandro Martinez. Let me have a look. It was a combination, Le Mans save and Dalot clearing it off the line, and Le Mans literally gave him a foot to the face just to let Dalot know that he's in a game. Good to see that. The attacking team have the benefit of knowing the exact area where the ball's going to be placed. So, yeah, you're probably right, Colm. Manu flick on. Bruno. Oh, Dalot's chasing after it. One thing you've got to give Dalot a little bit of credit for, and I'm not going to give him much, but when he actually decides to run, he's not slow. That's the best compliment I can serve the man. He's not, but the problem is that half the time he's not running. Bruno, he's been found in. Bruno Fernandes around the goalkeeper. Bruno, he scored. Is it a goal? Bruno Fernandes has scored for Manchester United. He doesn't know if it's offside. He said, oh, now it's offside. The flag's gone up. That's a very late flag. A horrendously late flag there, and we'll have to check. This will go to VAR as well. The flag has now gone up for offside. I mean, Bruno did look like he was off. But again, it's offside. Is he on? Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. He holds. Oh, he's off. His head's off. His head is off by a fraction. It's marginally. I mean, if they changed the rules, he wouldn't have been off. But, I mean, I thought he'd cooked the chance. But he finished it well. He looked at the linesman. And he was like, oh, 50-50. But again, I think that's going to be slightly offside as well. I think he's off by like a head. These offside goals are killing me. VAR checking. I mean, Ake's hand is playing him on, but that is not a part of your body, mate. So unfortunately, Bruno is going to be ruled out for offside here, unfortunately. Oh, that's unlucky. I mean, Man United deserve to be in front. These offside goals, there haven't even been much by offside. They've been, half a body again. Yeah, his actual foot was almost onside. It was just his body that was leaning forward that's offside. Oh, that's unlucky. I tell you what, though, man, I don't know what Michael Carrick's game plan is, but it's been very good in the first half. Other than obviously that half a chance to City off the corner, City haven't created a hell of a lot in this game, like at all. Haaland's fifth touch goes straight back to a Man United player. Bruno, that's nice. That actually works out all right. That's very good play. Look, that's what Mainu offers. He's press resistant. I still don't know. I still don't know why Amarin didn't rate him at all. I just think that Cobby needs minutes. He really needs minutes in the team, and he's played a very good first 43 minutes, 42 and a half minutes here. Luke Shaw on the break. It finds Mbumo. Mbumo tries for a wildie, and it just goes nowhere. His teeth was off. How about the extra 5 centimetre rule? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, here we go. Dallo. Oh, he was breaking into the box, but can't quite through, and then he falls on the floor and takes 5 hours to get up. Imagine if he'd scored. I don't know what I would have done. I don't even know if I could get it. I would get excited about that. I'd get excited about it because Man United scored, but I tell you what. Mad. This is the problem, though. Like, they show up against Man City, right? Like, Man City, second in the league. They've come here, and, like, to be honest, Man United probably should be in front, like, through the first 43 and a half minutes. But you can guarantee, if this was, like, bloody West Ham show up, we're probably behind. Like, the team is good against the good teams. They're just horrendous against the rubbish. Like, they're so inconsistent. It's the most infuriating thing. The games where you think, oh, yeah, we'll be really good in this game. We're no good. We're crap. Doku, Casemiro comes across, covers. Rodri now takes over. Rodri looks, he thought he was going to shoot then. He's found old mate on the edge of the box. Phil Foden takes over, plays it backwards. Bruno is someone else. I think I'm going to have to bring him in. Like, not for next week, obviously not for Arsenal, but post then, he's a must buy. Like, Bruno in the 10 is just next level good. That's his best position by a country mile. I feel like Amarin definitely missed a trick there. Like, I feel like he never really gave it a go. Like, he could have played, if he wanted to play Cunha and Mbumo and Bruno, he definitely could have. He could have played Amad in that right wing back spot. He could have had Mbumo up top, Cunha off the left, Bruno off like the right 10. Then he could have had Cobby and Casemiro as those two in midfield. We never saw it once. I don't think we ever saw it once. And that is probably the biggest thing I'd sit there and say about Amarin. I was like, why did he just not give it a go? Because it's clearly our best midfield duo. Like, by some distance, it's clearly our best midfield duo. You don't even have to think about it. Like, anyone that knows any kind of football knows that Ugarte's crap, that Bruno's not a midfielder, and obviously then that leaves you with Casemiro or Mainu, but yet we never saw it under Hammer, and that's the only thing I've got. Yeah, Bruno, I think you'll get him in this game because of the way that City are playing. So, yeah, he might actually be pretty good. Bruno going up in price tonight. Although might bring him in to bench him for Gordon. Yeah, to be honest, I might actually bring him in for Wirtz this week because then I'll just bench him against Arsenal. I've got no interest in playing him against Arsenal, I don't think. You never know. Weirder things have happened, you know. Weirder things have happened. And he's just an elite asset anyway, to be honest. Yeah, he's a bit of a no-brainer, isn't he? Right, we're about to hit the halftime whistle here. We've got 1 more minute of injury time to play out. Dalot's taking 5 hours to throw the ball into the field and then throws it. Haaland's just been bottled over by Casemiro. All right, can he stay on side, Ahmad? Oh, why is he not playing advantage? Why is Anthony Taylor not playing advantage there? A yellow card there for someone. A yellow card for Rodri. Rodri's just been booked for Man City. I mean, Mainu did very well to pick Phil Foden's pocket. And then Rodri just takes out Dorgu. That's a clear yellow card. I've got no problem with that. But there was an advantage. Like, Luke Shaw was away. Ahmad was, like, playing the high line. Wow, apparently Rodri was sent off by Anthony Taylor in a Manchester derby 3 years ago. And there's another... Oh, wow, Harry Maguire's been given away a foul, and Harry Maguire's letting Anthony Taylor know all about it. So Harry's not happy. He's not happy as we get very close to the halftime whistle here. Haaland's just copped one from Harry Maguire's elbow. Harry Maguire, that's halftime. That's officially the end of halftime, folks. Yeah. What a first half with no goals, but a very entertaining first half, it has to be said. There should have been goals. Michael Carrick discussing with probably Steve Holland what he needs to do at the halftime break. Haaland's down, by the way. Haaland is still down. He could be concussed. He's up now. He looks a bit shaky. Haaland looks a bit shaky at halftime as he walks off. Harry Maguire leaving one in on the Haaland. That was interesting. I don't know what was going on there at halftime, but Haaland required a couple of trainers. Yeah. Pick the best players, screw the fixtures. Yeah, couldn't agree more. He can get points against anyone, agreed. I got Bruno in for Burnley last week as soon as it was available. Season keeper, exactly. I just want Bruno to get a couple of games so I can see how he's playing, exactly. So Harry's showing the ref who's the boss. Legit. You don't muck around with Harry. He's got that intimidating presence, doesn't he? Like, you just feel like if you met him out in a club and he just basically told you to sit down, you'd probably sit your ass down and just leave him be. Like, legit, that's probably just what you'd do, wouldn't it? You'd just be like, okay, mate. You have it your way. You have it your way. You can, yeah. Madness. Absolute madness. All right, let's get this second half graphic up and away. Let's have a look where we're at. Yeah, what a half. What a decent half of football. Like, as a Man United fan, I'm not overly too concerned about that. 0-0 was a pretty good result. We should be in front. That's the disappointing thing, is we should be in front after that half. Man United definitely had the better chances. I feel like that's the kind of it's the kind of position we're in at the moment where that could come back to bite us royally on the arse in the second half. Like 100%, it could definitely happen. That's the thing that concerns me the most, more than anything else. But to be honest, they've actually looked pretty solid defensively across the board, other than when Diego Dalot's been called into question. But I mean, some things it is what it is, isn't it? You can't always it can't always be exactly how you want it. So yeah. Anyways, we've got the second half graphic up and ready for the second half. But yeah, I'm intrigued to know. Like my team at the moment, Phil Foden and Haaland. Obviously, the majority have got Haaland captain. Early kickoff, I tell ya. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that he goes off injured at half time. I mean, he needed a bit of a excessive treatment after Harry basically left one in on him with his elbow. I can do something. I'll be fine. United always seem to raise their game. I know, they literally do. This is the most frustrating thing about Man United. Raise their game against Man City and Liverpool. They do nothing against the crap teams. The teams that you expect. The West Hams, the Evertons, the Wolves, the Burnleys. Will they show up? No. Is it Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal? Will they show up? 100% they'll show up. It's the most weird concept. Like the mentality is just... It's infuriating. That's what it is. The mentality of the team and of the squad in general has been infuriating for like years. It's been frustrating to watch. They just capitulate. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There is no middle ground. Exactly what Rob said. RD sorry. Bruno 6DC and should have had at least one assist. He should have. I mean, if he was a fraction more on side, he would have scored and had an assist. Harry's as intimidating as a balloon. For some people, balloons are very intimidating. Cherky goal incoming. To be honest, I said during the deadline stream, I said I wouldn't be concerned about Cherky if you owned him, because if he starts on the bench, I mean, I've watched Man United all season, right? I know when we concede goals. We generally concede goals post the 70th minute. Now, when's Cherky likely to be on the field if he starts on the bench? 70 plus minutes in the game. So I wouldn't be concerned if you owned him, because I know what we're like. We concede late goals. Like our team, Casemiro is incapable of playing 90 minutes. Harry Maguire's, generally speaking, incapable of playing 90 minutes. Like, these things have to be taken into account. Like, sometimes you sit there and you go, all right, they might be benched. Like, O'Reilly benching it is not good. Like, I wouldn't expect O'Reilly to come on for anything more than 1 point in the second half. Like, that's my gut feel on that one. I mean, I'm just watching the Harry Maguire chance, that header. Straight, I mean, how's he missed? It's a point-blank range. I mean, Carrick was getting ready to... he was getting ready to do what I was doing and celebrate, and Harry Maguire somehow missed it from about 2 metres. Like, that's his bread and butter. Man United have been good value, Mello. They've been pretty good value in the game so far. Cobby Maynard's first half display very much suggests Amarin is indeed I just think that there must have been something happened. I still think Dallo... I'm watching back the Dallo challenge on Doku as well. Like, how that's not a red card, I'll never know. Like, he's literally stamped on his knee. Like, how's VAR not sent him to the monitor? I don't know. Here we go. Premier League match center. Referees called the yellow card to Dallo for a reckless challenge was checked and confirmed by VAR, with the contact deemed to be glancing and not with excessive force. Wow. Well, obviously someone didn't have Doku, or maybe that person has Dallo in their team and they were playing Dallo on field. Maybe the VAR were playing Dallo on field this week. I think that's a red card. That doesn't matter which way I look at it. I still think that's a red card. Like, on replay, it looks like a red. It might be glancing, but it's so high. I don't know. They're the kind of ones where if it's got a little bit of force, he breaks his leg. Michael Owen's actually agreeing with the VAR. I mean, he's an idiot. How is he a commentator? His greatest claim to fame was winning that Manchester derby 5-4 in the 97th minute. That's all I remember Michael Owen for. I remember he scored a few goals for Liverpool, but his greatest moment of his life came when he scored that goal in the 97th minute against Man City in that ridiculous game of football that was just absurd. One of the most absurd games of football I've ever watched, that was. We'd won it. We'd lost it. We won it. Haaland completely irrelevant so far. Should have captained Ekatika. O'Reilly and Cherky FPL. Yeah, that happens, unfortunately, Sandry. He needs one chance. Yeah, exactly. He only needs one chance. I agree with that. 1 pen and 3 bonus. Cherky is such a delight. Reminds me of Zola. Yeah, to be honest, Man City were poor that half. Like, they had a lot of the ball. Like, let's be fair. They controlled a lot of the ball. But all the chances came from Man United. Like, other than that one chance for Alian, I think it was, off the... Bruno Fernandes in that 10, though. Like, I sit there and look at it. I go, how many more games would Amarin have won this season if we just played Cobby in midfield and Bruno in one of those 2 10s? Like, I wonder how many more games they would have won if they'd just done that. If he'd just done that one thing. I feel like the answer is we'll never know, because we won't, because he's no longer there. But I reckon it would have been a lot. I really believe it would have been a lot. It's mad. Absolutely mad. But yeah. Anyways, we have, by the way, really quickly, we have, FYI, we are being sponsored by Footium. There is no link to it other than in the video, the stream description. If you want to win your chance at an FPL D-Unit shirt, and look, this is what it'll look like. So you'll get the proper football shirt. Then on the back, instead of having FPL D-Unit, you'll have your own custom name on the back with your own custom number, and I will send that shirt out to you. All you have to do is hit up the link in the video description, sign up to Footium. All you need is an email address. It doesn't cost you a single cent. You can play the entire season for free, a bit like how you play FPL for free. And you can be in a chance with winning a shirt, and also a fully owned club as well. But also make sure you hit up the second link in order to hit up the mini league, because that you need to be in the mini league in order to win it. So make sure you are also in that. There's 2 different links there, one to sign up, one to join. Literally free to play. It's just like Football Manager and that. And literally you are playing against your own division. Whoever has the best record at the end of the season wins the prize. So if you win 22 games, which is definitely possible in Division 8, I can tell you because I did it last season, you can win it. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. If you want a D-Unit shirt, you can't buy them. They're only gifted as prizes, so that's the best way of getting one. If Man U had spent money on a 6 instead of 2 number 10s and played Bruno on the 10, 100%. I agree with that comment 100%. If I could love heart that comment right now in the chat, I would. If Dallo connected full force with that challenge, Semenyo would be... that's Doku. He got Doku on the challenge. Yeah, it was a horrendous tackle. I don't know what he's doing. I actually don't know what he's doing. But it's just one of them weird ones where you just sit there and you go, what are you doing, you idiot? I actually sat there. I was like, at first I thought Doku had dived. And then when they showed the replay, I was like, he should be off. How's he not been sent off for that? Like, it was that bad. Like, when you catch someone on the knee, I don't care if it's glancing or not. Like, why is your foot that high? I think he's a very lucky boy. I think Man United and Dallo are very lucky. In fairness, though, I feel like we should be in front, though. So I don't know what to make of it. But it's been a good game of football to watch so far, even though there has been no goals to this point in the game. All right, and on that note, now that I've done the shout out to Footium and that, I'm going to quickly... It must be a good game because I've enjoyed my drink that half. I'm going to be back. I'm going to quickly chuck a piss, and I'll be back very, very shortly in about 1 minute's time, give or take, and I'll see you all then. In the meantime, ask the chair any questions you have. I'm sure it will give you lots of nice answers. Did the chair do a good job? Powder your nose. Nah, no chances. Put on the Fallout helmet. Oh. Actually, you know what? We've actually got some cool stuff in here. Let me have a look. I feel like... Hold on. We've definitely got some cool stuff in here. Yeah, the Fallout helmet is definitely wearable, by the way. I was thinking we could bring out the Chewy mask. Where's the Fellaini wig? It's alright, Xerxes scores, the wig's back. The wig is back. Ryan Cherky's coming on at half time. Nico O'Reilly also coming on at half time. Who's been subbed? Wow. Nico O'Reilly and Ryan and Cherky are on at half time. Wow. Okay. Foden off of 1 point. I mean, that's he needs to go. Foden needs to go. I can't believe that Foden's been... I can't believe Foden's been subbed off at half time. That's unbelievable. Time to sell him. time to sell the Phil Foden, folks. Time to say, right, the love child's gone. In comes Bruno Fernandes, I think, for Phil Foden. I think I'm going to buy him before. I don't think I want Phil Foden. I feel like Foden to Semenyo might be the play this week. You know. All right, anyways, we're up and running for the start of the second half. Let's get that timer back up on screen. What is the second half going to entail? Pep obviously not happy with what he saw in the first half, and I wouldn't be either, because I thought the Man City were I thought they were poor. I thought they were poor in the first half. Foden's off. Is Foden a panic sell? Yes. Thanks to the memories, Foden. Bye-bye. I agree. I mean, that's enough for me. If you're getting subbed half-time in the Manchester derby against a team you historically do pretty well against, you're probably gone. Oh, Dallo, bursting in the box, Dallo! Oh, what a ball! No one got there! Oh, Dallo, could you imagine the scenes? If Dallo had set it up for Dorgo at the back stick or Bruno, whoever was lining up, he just overcooked it. He overcooked the pass by, like the cross by like a little bit. Oh, Jesus. Foden out 100%. Come on, D-Unit. O'Reilly on. He's on. Yeah, he was poor in the first half. I agree. Pep panic. Hopefully my man O'Reilly can score. Foden for Semenyo. I mean, to be honest, I feel like Man City just haven't shown up in this game. Like, that's the best way of describing it. I feel like Man United had prepared really well for him. They looked like a team that had a week off. Man City looked like a team that played on the weekend. Midweek. And that's essentially how the game's played out early doors. I mean, Mainu's played a really good half of football. I mean, Casemiro's just completely and utterly taken out Doku. And then Martinez goes in and he's going to bring it back. I mean, that's a pretty long advantage, Taylor. That's a pretty long advantage. I feel like that's a little bit... I don't know about that one. Selling before Wolves is hard. I know. I feel like potentially Semenyo might be the play, though, instead. Because, like, obviously Foden can play in the Champions League. Semenyo can't midweek. So you'd think that Semenyo's a lock next week. So I feel like potentially a Foden to Semenyo move might actually be a smart piece of business, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like it makes sense in my head. Like, early doors, I feel like Semenyo in for Foden. Still got my 3 City. I dare say Nico O'Reilly will be starting against Wolves based on what we've seen so far here. Oh, he's just given away to Haaland. And O'Reilly, I mean, that's got to be a yellow card, ref. How's that not a yellow card? And it is. Nico O'Reilly's just been pulled. He's just got himself 0 points. I mean, what's he doing there? I mean, maybe that's why O'Reilly's been on the bench, because that was woeful. I mean, he clearly pulled back Ahmad. Ahmad just pinched his pocket. Sold Foden yesterday and bought in Semenyo and captain him, fair. I just wildcard and only kept Haaland. Too many options at City, and Pep Roulette will be better. I agree. I think Pep Roulette we might be able to start seeing it for pretty soon, I think. City's defence is so ropey. Casemiro and Manu totally nullified Foden and Brett. Yeah, I agree. Semenyo not being able to play in the CL is massive. I think that he's going to actually be a pretty good asset, to be honest. Harry Maguire, back stick. What can I find? It falls in the box. It's cleared away by Rodri. It's going to be recollected by Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is going to get the DC regardless of whether he plays in the 10 or not. Right, out to Dorgu. I mean, Dorgu, that is some horrendous pass there. I don't know what he's trying to do there. That's pretty poor. When Marmoush returns, you got to wonder the kind of stupid rotate. Oh, I agree. What Claptone just said. I wouldn't even be surprised if Marmoush started next weekend and Haaland was on the bench, to be honest. Give the red ref half a second to the card. To the card out, will you? Yeah, fair. Semenyo looks for Cherky. Cherky nothing doing. Oh, man, they've just gifted the ball away there. What's Dorgu doing there? I don't know. I've been impressed by Manu, though. First 49 minutes, he's shown why Amarin should have been playing him, to be honest. I thought he was poor against Brighton, but I did say, when Manu's playing with Ugade's crap. I think that's half the issue that Manu's had. Every game he's always started or played with, it's always been with Ugade, and Ugade is horrendous. Like, I would struggle to play with that idiot next to me. He can't make a 5-metre pass. All he's good at doing is making a tackle. But now he's playing with Casemiro, who can actually do a bit of both, and now we're seeing the results. That's essentially what we're seeing. Send you out, maybe Collins, Timber, or cash out for Gahey. Yeah, you got to imagine Gahey comes straight in for Man City when he gets there. Maybe Pep shouldn't have played his starters against Exeter. I thought that was weird. I'm surprised that he did that. It was a very bizarre... I know that he benched Foden against Exeter and then he only played 60 minutes. I feel like Foden's back in Pep's bad books. I don't know what he's done on the training field or whatever. I feel like he's definitely back in the bad books. The fact he's been hooked at 45 minutes today says all you really need to know. I feel like the Phil Foden bandwagon is officially... it's officially over, folks. Could drop in price twice easily. Well, I did have Foden captain, still a chance with the robot. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, like, I'm more concerned about the 70th minute mark than now. Because that's when United players will tire. Like that, historically, this season, that's what's happened. But City have not played well at all. Oh, Harry Maguire have a nice ball over to Mbumo. Bruno's going to pick that up. It's going to be another DC for Bruno. Nice little ball recovery, interception, whatever you want to call it. They can't take that off him tonight because guess what? They're playing in the first game of the game week, so Opta will be able to update it even if they don't update it now. All right, Maynard to Martinez. Out to Dallo. This is City's best chance. Dallo cocking it up for everyone. All right, Ahmad finds Dallo. Dallo looks for the pass, finds Mbumo outside. Mbumo ball in. Ahmad, what's he doing? I don't know. But either way, it didn't work. I'm not sure what he was doing. I really don't know. I tell you what, Bruno's had some game out there. Oh, that's got to be a foul on Dorgu. Apparently no foul. Anthony Taylor says, get up. Bruno's going and harassing Taylor again, saying, are you blind, you idiot? In 2 minutes, in 2 months, though, Foden against Wolves could be big, but so could Semenyo against... Exactly. I feel like it's just... O'Reilly and Foden, the last few weeks, have just shown they've fallen out of favour with Pep. I don't know if they've been overplayed and they need a rest. It could be that. But I tell you what, it's a bit like why I didn't hold Ekatike for today's game against Burnley. Like, am I holding for one more good game, or am I just taking the punt and just saying, you know what, I'm going to go with someone else and roll the dice? I feel like that's potentially where it's at, if that makes sense. I mean, City are hard to read, and they've got so many bloody options. That's also half the issue. Cherky to Semenyo. Semenyo into the box for City. Plays it back to Cherky. Cherky looks up. Plays it straight into Mainu. And Mbumo collects. Ahmad on the break. Well, he's had his penny pinched, his pocket pinched by Bernardo Silva, who's tracking back. All right, Cherky. Oh, Harry Maguire dived in. He got lucky away with that. Oh, no, it's a poor pass there. Haaland's in. Haaland goes to the shot. Well blocked by Martinez. Haaland's first sighting on goal, basically from a horrendous pass out from, I think it was... Oh, of course. Guess who passed the ball? I shouldn't have even needed to check. It's old mate Dallo. Dallo with an absolute... I mean, as I said... If Man City score, I can guarantee you who's going to be responsible. It's going to be Diego Dallo. And there he is, trying his hardest to tee up City for the chance at goal there. All right, Bernardo Silva's taken over the corners in the second half here. What can he deliver? Straight down Lamont's throat is the answer. All right, he plays a good throw out to Mbumo. Mbumo forces old mate, I think it's Lewis, Kushinov into a sliding tackle, and he puts it out for a throw-in. Still waiting on the City at 115 charges. Apparently a verdict is due in the year 21-115. I know. I feel like I just don't think that's ever going to come. I feel like they're going to wait until Pep's left at the end of the season, and then they're going to deliver the verdict. That would be my guess off the top of my head. I reckon it would just be a slap on the wrist. I reckon they'll get fined. I don't reckon there's going to be too much in it. It's just going to be a really token measure, because I think the Premier League has realised that their rules were a bit crap to begin with. They were filled with a lot of loopholes, and I think that that's all the charges have really proven, is that your rules were crap. And Man City literally, and probably a couple other clubs, have probably just exploited them more than anything else. But that makes sense. That's generally speaking. Oh, Haaland, half a chance. Harry Maguire, nice little block. Dorgu, what can he do? Cherky trying to take on the Dorgu, forces it back to Bernardo Silva, to Rodri, to Silva. Inside, that's a poor ball. Martinez clears it up, and I think he's won the throw-in. No, he's not. Martinez is not happy about it. He reckons he's won the throw-in, but apparently he has not. It's going to be a Man City throw. A lot of intricate stuff here from City, but nothing, no... It's getting to the point in the game where I'm concerned. Because this is where we slack off, where our minds start to wander, where Dallo starts doing some weird stuff. And Mbumo to Dallo. Dallo on the break. He is rubbish, Dallo, isn't he? He's won a foul from Doku, which is a miracle in and of itself. I feel like he forced the ref into a decision because he got touched, he fell on the ball and then grabbed it. Casemiro, Bruno. Oh, it's a horrendous touch from Bruno. He must have been offside. He was offside. City have actually been playing with a very high line, which is, I think, a little bit fraught with danger against Man United's players. It's not like we're lacking for speed back there. It's a weird one. 1-0 City all over this. Could be. Yeah, agree. If they'd given the verdict by now, the punishment would have been harsher, but now I wouldn't be surprised if they're found not guilty. Yeah, exactly. Couldn't agree more. All right, Ahmad, into the box. What can he do? He lines it up. Ahmad shoots. Casemiro. Casemiro. Oh, how's he not scored? Oh, how have we not scored? Casemiro can't believe it. I can't believe it. What a save from Donnarumma. The great double save. What a ball from, I think it's Dorgu out to Ahmad originally. He takes it on, comes inside of Nico O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly's having a horrendous start to this second half. Forces Donnarumma into a great save. Casemiro wins it. Somehow, Donnarumma's leg is in the air and prevents Casemiro from scoring. I can't believe it. How's he, I can't believe he saved it. Oh, mate, his trailing foot in the air has saved it. I thought that was a dead certainty for a goal. How have we not scored? How have we not scored in this game? Donnarumma's 100% taken the bonus. If this finishes 0-0, it's pretty obvious who's been Man City's best player in this game. And that was ridiculous. I don't know how he saved it. I really don't know how he saved that. It was a fantastic save. 3 bonus. Well, it's going to change. Give it a couple of minutes. It's got to be Donnarumma surely in a minute. Like PSG, Arsenal all over again. Ekitike, Verts, Gakpo, and Dirty Dom start. Nice. That's good that Verts is starting because I've got him. Don't really care about the rest. Donnarumma, I mean, you get what you pay for. The dude is elite. Like he's a brilliant goalkeeper. Don't ask him to play the ball out from the back, and he's not the best off corners. But in terms of shot saves, he's unbelievably good. Like he's really good. Casemiro, he's done that well. This is where we end up in a bit of trouble again. I mean, Casemiro's just been pushed over. Get up, Casemiro. Stop whining about it. You just lost the ball, mate. Kushinov on DC already. 3, Rodri 2, Bruno 1. I mean, yeah, Bruno's always in the bonus, isn't he? He's hilarious how he does that. How's he in the bonus? And there's been no goals. Rodri on 2, which is interesting, even with a yellow card, which is also interesting. But the 60-minute mark hasn't gone yet, so there's a chance that will change, particularly when the clean sheets start coming in. Palmer starts and Garnacho. I'm interested in Garnacho. Like, as a Chelsea attacker, I'm interested. Is Sanchez in goal? Bernardo Silva, edge of the box. Could literally be the difference between City winning and losing the league. Yeah, he is that good, I agree. Even if it's 1-0 United, Donnarumma should still get some bonus points, I agree. He's been fantastic. All right, we're about to pass 60 minutes here on where I'm up to anyway, which I think is pretty accurate based off the time. Gallagher starts for Spurs. Sanchez starts. Okay, yep. I'm assuming Chalobah has as well. Does Thiago start for Brentford? I mean, Man City keep trying these little intricate balls in behind there. They just keep on running into problems. Literally keep on running into problems. It's surely this game can't finish 0-0. That'd be a shock. Is Vandenberg starting, or I've got Dallo coming in? Dallo's got to be on for DC, surely. Oh, Casemiro! That's not... Oh, that's lucky. And Bruno does well there to win that back. After Casemiro almost got caught napping. Oh, no. That's not good from Manu. That's not the ball we wanted. Oh, well done. What a tackle from Casemiro on Haaland. He's just completely nixed Haaland there with the ball. I don't know how he's managed to make that tackle. That's a fantastic tackle from Casemiro. Harry Maguire, he's going for a wonder. Old Harry takes it into the other half. Ahmad leaves it for Dallo. That's always fraught with danger. Plays it back to Maguire. Maguire looks for Bruno. That's who you want with the ball. What can he deliver? Manu, back to Bruno. To Ahmad, to Bruno. Bruno looks out wide. Finds Luke Shaw on the left. Takes it down on the chest. Plays it into Dorgu. Dorgu looks up. Not really anyone in the box. Plays it to Manu. And someone's gone down in the box. I mean, Bruno's just gone down the box. I don't know what's happened there. Bruno's complaining about something, but he needs to get up because he's currently offside. He's going to produce nothing from that position. Hat-trick on its way. VDB benched again. Casemiro has been immense. Casemiro has been quality in this game, it has to be said. Oh, here we go. Dorgu, can he get there? Oh, he did? Oh, Dorgu keeps it in, but he can't stay on his feet, unfortunately, and he gives the ball away. Martinez Haaland's not had a sniff this game. I say that. He's going to have a sniff, isn't he? It's inevitable he's going to have a sniff at some point. All right, Bruno, out to Ahmad. What's Ahmad got? Plays it back to Bruno. Bruno looks up. What can he find in the box? Bruno, Bimo! Oh, another great save from Donnarumma. He's having a blinder. Oh, the person you wanted to put the ball into the box, Bruno does a fantastic job in trying to find him. Oh, how's Haaland won a foul there? That's not a foul. Harry Maguire's down. Donnarumma, what a save again. He's having some game in the goals. Was he offside? I don't know. Bruno, what a ball from Bruno. Bruno hits it, unfortunately. Donnarumma's been equal to everything that's been chucked at him. I was going to say, Donnarumma has to be on 3 bonus points. That dude's unbelievable. He's having the game of his life out there. I still can't believe that save from Casemiro. Casemiro thought he'd scored. He was like, I'm just going to dink it over. And then Donnarumma's just like, no, you are not. I'm the Italian monster. Even Casemiro's like, God, how have I not scored, mate? How the hell have I not scored? Harry Maguire's still down on the ground. See, this is where it falls apart. Sir Harold is down. What's happened to him? So he's gone across here. He's gone into Haaland. Or is it a groin? Is it a calf? Is it a corky? It's something. Of course, he turns into Thanos against us both games. He's been amazing. He has been really good. All right, yeah, I can see what's happened. Harry Maguire's got a bit of a stud mark on his knee. I'm surprised they haven't sent him off. It looks like a bit of actual blood on his knee. Harry Maguire gets up and wins the header. Of course he does. Oh, here we go. Man United on the counter. It's 4 versus 2. Can Bruno find the right pass? He plays to Mbumo, and Mbumo, now Man United! Oh, Brian Mbumo scored! Manchester United have definitely taken the lead, folks, and it's 1-0. Brian Mbumo back from AFCON. Bruno Fernandes, who else, has literally put it on a platter, and Man City are behind, and it's 1-0 Manchester United. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, that game, that's goal for just reward. 1-0, Manchester United. There we go. Oh, he finished that beautifully. See you later, 3 bonus points, Donnarumma. See you later. Oh, how good is it? I mean, I don't own any United players anymore, but I don't care. I don't care. We're in front. Brian Mbumo, emphatic finish. I mean, Bruno Fernandes, I was like, it's 4 versus 2. He's just got to pick the right ball. The person you want with the ball to pick the right ball. Bruno Fernandes finds Mbumo, and Mbumo says, hold my beer. We're going in front, boys. And he's put it away emphatically into the bottom right-hand corner. And all Donnarumma can do is look on in despair as Manchester City fall behind in the Manchester derby. 1-0 Manchester United. Try and beat that, Goldbridge. I don't think you would have called that anywhere near as well as I did. Clip that up and send it to him. Do better, Goldbridge. Brian Mbumo, what a finish. Maybe League Rails brought in Fernandes has still got Dorgu. Ole, 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 ole. We've seen it all. We've won the lot. We're Man United and we're never going to score. But then we do. And Man City are in the bin. And the D-Unit is getting excited. Oh, we love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, I'm excited. That's just made my night. I couldn't even care if my team sucks this week. Man United at the moment for 66 minutes are in front. That's all we need to know. This is where it does go pear-shaped. Will Carrick bottle it? Will he go defensive too early? Will we push for a second? Will Pep lose his hair on the touchline? He probably will lose his hair on the touchline because he doesn't have any hair. Bruno on the wild card, paying up steady. Congrats on winning. Oh, here we go. Man United again. Ahmad, what can he do? Ahmad goes to goal. Oh, he should have cut it back. He should have cut it back. That would have been 2-0. But I dare say he looked at Dallo, who he would have been cutting it back to, and said, I'm probably going to have this shot myself. I think he would have been offside anyway. But either way. We beat City trophy, the only trophy. I know exactly, Mr. Pin. You keep mentioning Goldbridge in your vid, so I went to watch his watchalong. Dead. Yeah, no brains are here in the chat, mate. I was legit. That's why I've started doing them, because I was like, originally I started the channel to actually do Man United stuff, and then I was like, oh, I'll do FPL, because like I play the game and I've had a bit of fun, and I just enjoy watching football. So I love talking about it. There goes your title, Hope City. Bruno, 3 bonus points now. Of course, Bruno Fernandes. Who could have doubted the maestro? Bruno and Boomo, time to wildcard them in. Those before City aren't that excited anymore. Bruno on top bonus with an assist. I know it's hilarious. What Pepe would you bring United players this week? I'm back in. I'm back converted. Michael Carrick's at the wheel. It's hard to believe it's not Scholes. It's Carrick. You know. Michael Carrick's at the wheel. That's why we didn't bring back Ollie. Michael Carrick knows what he's doing. Give him the job. Sign him up. Donnarumma preventing a 3-0. What a guy. Bruno in the 10. I mean, there's still a lot of time to go. There's still another 21 minutes. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's a nice moment in time at the moment. But we all know Man United. We should all know Man United. If you're a Man United fan, you know exactly what we're capable of producing. And sometimes it's infamy. Sometimes it's brilliance. Sometimes it's utter frustration. At the moment, it's okay. Bruno on the 10 DC. The dude's a lead, isn't he? He's just an unbelievable asset. Still a half hour. Yeah, exactly. It's still another 21 minutes plus injury time, which is probably going to be 10 minutes because Man City are behind. Cherky ball into the box. Well met by, I can't believe it, Diego Dalot beating the cross out for a corner. I mean, sometimes you just need to hurl abuse at players and they start performing. All right, another corner here for Manchester City. Ball into the box. It's well won by Martinez, and it's cleared away. And it's a foul there on someone. But it's a Manchester United free kick anyway. I'm not sure what's going on there. The Harry Maguire won that ball right and set off the counter. And I mean, you just look at Bruno. Like, if there was one player you want to world football playing the final pass for a potential assist, it is Bruno Fernandes. He's just so elite at picking out the correct ball. I just watched him back the goal. It was just fantastic. All right, Brian Mbumo's off on the 70th minute. He is being replaced. They have Wolves XTP. They buy Semenyo and are still losing. All right, Brian Mbumo is off with his goal, which at the moment is the match winner. Mateus Cunha is on for Brian Mbumo. Dallo captain is doing better than Haaland captain is. Bruno always the best. What? Can we get a second? If we can get a second, we surely can then start setting up shop. All right, Cunha, what's he got? Semenyo breaking. What's he got? Oh, it's a great run. Oh, Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire's having some game out there. Oh, no. Dorgu resting on his laurels. Turkey pinches his pocket. Turkey with the ball in. It's Martinez. Oh, it's great defensive coverage there from Mateus Cunha, who's just under the field. Dallo goes out to meet Doku, and the crowd rises as one as they realise that Man United have shown up to play in the derby. Well, it's a horrendous ball there from someone, but either way, Man City have given away the throw-in. Pep's sitting there shaking his head going, what do we do here, boys? I've already played my cards. Foden's off. I've already got Cherky on. What else can we do? Well, unfortunately, we haven't got anyone else. You've already played your attacking players, you idiot. Are the only United asset worth having? I would agree. Come on, United. KJ Bush and Jutsu. I mean, get up. Casemiro's on the ground. Oh, Cunha, that's definitely offside. I mean, Ahmad hasn't gone for it. Now Casemiro's holding his head. I don't know what's happened there. He's holding his mouth, actually. Looks like he's copped an elbow to the mouth or something like that. Anyways, we're having a shot because Man United are in front. And what better way to celebrate than a Man United Rod Stewart's son? Yep. I mean, he's trying to get Haaland sent off. Haaland with a little... I mean, that was pretty weak from Casemiro. I don't know why he's gone down there. I mean, that's quite embarrassing. Maybe he's trying to waste time, trying to win a free kick. By all means, typical Brazilian nonsense, isn't it? Might have been a bit harsh, but you get what I mean. Oh, why can't United play like this every week? Semenyo ball to the box. It's completely missed everyone. It's gone out the other side for a throw-in. Maybe they should take Haaland off. Maybe that's the key. Take Haaland off, put Semenyo up front. City aren't playing Semenyo to his strengths. No, they're not. I would agree. What do they got? Can they rescue the game? Will Michael Carrick somehow steal off of a win? I would not. That was not on my my bingo card at all. I did predict a 1-1 scoreline, and I feel like that is highly in the it's definitely highly in the chances of probability now. That's for sure. Because City are going to push. Let's be fair. They're not going to hold back. It's either going to be 2-0 Man United or it's going to be 1-1. I would suggest, if I was a... Every content creator is making a Bruno thumbnail right now. Yeah. I mean, he's just so good. I didn't think we'd actually play that well today, but we've been... to be fair, the 1-0 scoreline does not flatter Manchester United. If anything, it flatters City. City have been woeful today. But everything can change. 1-0 scoreline is one of the most dangerous... Oh, that's a clear foul. Cherky's in the book now. Oh, no, is it Rico Lewis in the book? Sorry. Sorry, folks. I got that slightly wrong. I thought that was Cherky pulling him back, but it's Rico Lewis who's just been booked for pulling back on Dorgu. Dorgu's actually played really well off the left. So, look, maybe he just isn't a very good defender. But in terms of attacking-wise, Dorgu's actually been pretty good since he's stopped having to, like... You know, he's still doing some sort of defence. All right, Cunha, oh, that's a poor ball from Bruno, but that's all right. They still win the throw-in out of it. I'm ready to take Haaland out after Wolves. He's been awful. He hasn't been good, has he, Mr. Pin? My ML rival started Dorgu, and I have him first bench. My faith is weak. Honestly, I would not have predicted. I mean, there's 15 minutes to go plus injury time. There's every chance Man City score, but you have to say at the moment, they haven't offered a hell of a lot. Cunha plays Ahmad. Ahmad's found it on the right. He plays it out to Cunha. Cunha's just got to take O'Reilly on, force him into an error. Good point! Dorgu scored! It's 2-0! 2-0! Dorgu's just scored! Manchester United are in heaven! 2-0! Where's that come from? Unbelievable! I mean, that was such an easy goal. City are imploding. Absolutely imploding. Dorgu, the faith in holding Dorgu and playing. I mean, no one's playing him against Man City, surely. If you're playing him against Man City, you're an idiot. But it's brilliant. And they're in front. Mateus Cunha off the bench with an assist. It's 2-0. Oh, this is unbelievable. What a start. It's another shot for the D-Unit. Pep is sitting there going, we've just signed Mark Gahey. Why couldn't he be available for this game? We're falling apart at the seams. I've lost the plot. I'm doing an Arsenal bottle job. Man United are schooling me. In my final Manchester derby, I'm getting schooled by Michael Carrick in his first game as manager. Oh, Pep's having a stinker. Is he onside? Yes, he's onside. Just had to check. He's definitely onside. All right, Mateus Cunha. I mean, Nico O'Reilly, that's why he's been on the bench. That is just poor from Nico. I mean, and then Dorgu just wanders across. Oh, this is unbelievable. What a night. What a night to be alive. I mean, Carrick is in dreamland. He's like, give me the job. Give me the contract, boys. Give me the contract. Rio Ferdinand's going to be on the podcast later tonight going, we're back. We're back, baby. Give him the contract. Give him 10 years at the club. We'll take him right now. Ah. 2-0. Fergie's loving life. Fergie's like, I called it. I did. The D-Unit called it. Carrick in. Carrick at the wheel. It's hard to believe it's not Scholes. It's Carrick, you know. I tell you what, Man City don't know what's hit him. They don't know what's hit him. I can tell you what's hit him. A Michael Carrick masterclass. So far. We're only 78 minutes in. Lots can happen in the last 12 minutes. I know well enough. But I feel like surely now Mateus Cunha, I can't believe he's returned off the bench. I said that Cherky might return off the bench, but Mateus Cunha has returned off the bench. It's incredible. It's incredible scenes. I can't believe what I'm watching, but I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Maybe that's the key. D-Unit, don't own any Man United players. Man United will win, and it'll be happy days. You'll enjoy watching the football. Maybe that's the key. Maybe that is the key to success. Not success for my FPL team, but success for Man United. Maybe that's the key. I don't know. I'm pretty happy. One of my first ever games watching, my first game before lockdown was Watford. That was when Bruno Fernandes, I think it was his first home game or whatever, and we won that 3-0 against Watford. And then I watched the Manchester Derby, which was the last game before lockdown in the UK. That was my second ever game at Old Trafford. And Bruno Fernandes dinked it over the top for Martial, who scored. And then Scott McTominay hit that 30-yarder. And it was 2-0 Manchester United in that derby. And that was then the country got shut down. So I've got fond memories of this game. And Casemiro's now got cramps. So this is going to be interesting. And now this is where it falls apart. Manuel Ugarte's coming on for Casemiro. This is where we're in trouble. This is when we're in trouble. This is what concerns me. The last 10 minutes here is what concerns me. Haaland's off. Haaland captain in the bin. That's all we love to see. Haaland is off. See you later, baby. Haaland captain is hello, goodbye. How you going? D-Unit called it. 2 points in the bin. Thank you for coming. Thank you. You should have been brave. You shouldn't have been a sheep. Gary sheep, Trig sheep, all in the bin. D-Unit and Nightmare are loving life right now. Everyone give a wave for Gary. Give a wave to Gary. Gary View, where are you? Where is he? Anyone seen Gary? Is he still in the chat? I don't know. But Gary, see you later. 2 point Gary. Man United are going to win this game, baby. We're going to win it. Never seen the D-Unit so happy. The D-Unit is going to be in a happy mood all night, folks. He's going to be in a happy mood all night. Yeah, Sir Alex Ferguson and the D-Unit smiling together. Haaland 99th minute goal will not be happening. I predict the draw against Arsenal and back to reality, probably. Probably Coleman, I could agree with that. But tonight is going to be a happy night. Played Dorgu because of leak, love it. Cunha assist, whatever. Slide out the fourth. O'Reilly -1 points. Glad I benched him. Don't the docs tell you not to drink after the hair? No. You're fine after a few weeks, mate. So we're about almost 3.5 weeks in now, so we're sweet now. You can't drink for the first 10 days, so I didn't drink for the first 10 days. 26 managers in FPL game weeks contegrators have Dorgu 25 benched him. That's hilarious. Ahmad is superb. Haaland off. So underrated winger. Ugarte on, but Haaland's off, so we're good. Haaland blanks. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm so happy. Oh, time to work out all the City players. The meat shield went rusty. Calm sheep. 2 point Gary. I hope Gary enjoys that. I hope someone clips that up to Gary and sends it to him. Someone please clip that up to Gary, put it on X and tag Gary in it. See you later, 2 point Gary. Following FPL review, Haaland top of the projections. What did he forget? He forgot that Michael Carrick's at the wheel, baby. Michael Carrick is at the wheel, and he basically said, you know what, Haaland captain is? Piss off. That's what he said, piss off. Bruno 12 DC. I went Thiago captain, I went first captain. Where is that clown, Nicky Butt and Paul Scholes now making fun of it, Lissandro? I have Harry Wilson captain, this will be epic. Look, the best thing is we can look forward to the rest of the games knowing that the Haaland captaincy is done. It's done. Haaland captain is done. It's out of the way. 2 points. Thank you for coming. See you later. Catch you next week. Maybe think about your captaincy next week in game week 23, against Wolves. Maybe Haaland will be rested for Mamouche. Maybe it's a Haaland 1 pointer waiting to happen, folks. Who knows? Maybe it's a Haaland 0 pointer next week against Wolves because he won't play. Mainu. Ooh. That's unlucky. Mainu. Unlucky. Same with Verts. Good luck. I captained Watkins on wildcard. Feeling good now. I captained the Frimpong. I got drunk last night. Captained Watkins instead of Haaland. That's why alcohol is the solution. Yes, Supreme Leader. Trig can't be calling anyone a sheep on the pubcast. Exactly. I'm going to ravage him. I'm going to ravage. I hope Gabriel goes nuclear tonight. I hope Gabriel gets like a 15-pointer. I'm going to hop on the podcast and I'm going to be muted the entire stream because I'm just going to be on the attack. The D-Unit's going to be on the attack later. And it's going to feel pretty bloody good, I can tell you that much. Hammer was crap. I already went for everyone who captained someone else other than Haaland, exactly. I've been saying it for weeks. Haaland's been blanking more than he's been returning. I don't understand why so many people keep going to him. But people do. And it's that psychology, right? So 15.1 mil. So 15.1 mil he costs. And people think, oh, I've got 15.1 mil player. I've got to captain him. That's what they think. And then they look at other people and they're captaining him and they're going, oh, I'm just going to captain him because, like, as Trig said, I said to Nightmare on the deadline stream, I was like, you know why we will beat Trig? Because Trig just plays defensively. He sits there, he looks at he's like, I'm going to play conservatively. Trig, when he finished 35th in the world, he used to play so differently. He now plays like Harry. And Harry's just only interested in not having a dud game week. Like, that's all he cares about. No dud game weeks. Like, that's his point in life. You don't win FPL by playing that way. Like, Henry's team, he probably captained Haaland, so maybe I spoke a bit too early, but I'll have to have a look who he captained. Actually, I'm going to have a look now while I'm looking at it. This has been my best stream of the season. I don't even care about the rest of the night. I could, like, palm off the rest of the night and I'll be a happy man. I'll be a very happy man. All right, let's have a look. Who did Henry captain? Henry. No, he didn't. What? That's not correct. Henry. He's bottled it. He's bottling it. He captained Haaland. I thought he'd captain Ekitike. He didn't. Oh, I'm disappointed. Henry. He could have really ramped home his advantage at the top. I feel like he's starting to play defensively. That's how you get caught up. You've got to keep playing aggressively. Keep playing aggressively. His tactics didn't fit for those players. Might work. Example, Brighton or Bournemouth, but not with these players. Who plays wingbacks without wingbacks? I know you're pointing out Haaland is a bad captain, but against Wolves, to be honest, I think you avoid the fixture. I feel like Man City are going to rotate in that game. I've just got a sneaky suspicion. Haaland's record against United is amazing, but it was stupid not to captain him. I don't think we got lucky at all. I think I've watched Haaland the last 5 games, and he's been very lucky to get any returns. He's gone off the boil. There's something wrong with him. He's either injured or something. Like, Man City have gone off the boil. Like, I know they beat Newcastle. Like, Newcastle are horrendous defensively. Like, they struggled against Brighton. They struggled against Sunderland. They've struggled against a lot of teams of late. Like, I think that Man City are in a bit of a weird spot. They're in a funk. 100%. Andy dropping out the top 10K thanks to the review pick. Thanks. See you, Andy. I hope other people overtake him. That's what you get for picking review picks all the time and not using your brain. I'm sure he's enjoying the game, though, as a Man United fan. But I bet you he's hating on life that he picked dud picks this week. Carrick's in. Carrick, get him in. Give him the contract. Targa versus Forest feels captaincy material. Yes, I agree. Another disaster. We need someone experienced more. I agree. Form of a fixture type season it is, and adapt against the teams more tactical. Arsenal I think Arsenal win tonight. They might as well give them the title. I think they're going to canter to the league in the end. Is it Semenyo captain against? I actually think if I was to, I'm tempted by, it's weird. I might take a -4 this week. It's not going to make much sense, but I'm probably going to do Foden to Semenyo, and I'll bring Bruno in because I know that Bruno's going to rise in price after tonight. I don't intend on playing Bruno against Arsenal, but I might because, like, the dude's elite. He's literally elite. Like a Man United, they're just a different team. When Bruno's in the number 10 position, he's world class in that number 10 position. I've said all season, the reason why we're so much better when Bruno's there is just because the dude is elite in that role. Like, you can't... He might even get more returns before the end of the game. You never know. This is the last nail to the coffin, I agree. City must focus on Europe now. Yep. Glad I swapped Ekitike. I said, anyone that asked me on the deadline stream, I was very matter-of-fact about it. Anyone asked Ekitike or Haaland? Ekitike. Anyone other than Haaland this week, I just had a feeling Man United would show up. I didn't expect a 2-0. I expected a 1-1. But I just felt like he was definitely taken on this week for sure. And I can't believe that Dallo is going to keep a clean sheet as things stand, and Dorgu's got a goal and like a 15-pointer, which is just ridiculous when you think about it. It's ridiculous. Yes, please smash the like and subscribe buttons. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. We're going to do more standalone watch-alongs, particularly for United games moving forward as well. Mark Goldbridge needs to do better, and I reckon we can do better. Ahmad, can he go on? Oh, he's in the bar! He's in the post, Ahmad! Oh, that was a moment. That was 3-0 asking to happen. Oh, he just looked like he ran out of legs. Ahmad with a chance to make it 3-0 Manchester United. Yeah, I agree. Arsenal fixtures, you'd think they'd win the league. Bruno and Mbumo, the top pick, first half of the season, yeah. If Salah looks good when he's back, yeah, I agree. I've actually thought about that myself. Hope they keep Carrick in the coaching team. I agree. Carrick, I think Carrick's going to be a very good manager, by the way. From my knowledge, well, I don't know much about Michael Carrick, but I know that he did pretty good when in those 3 games he took over from who did he take over? It was before Ralph Rangnick, wasn't it? I feel like Carrick is actually a pretty good manager. He did pretty well at Middlesbrough. I just feel like he got a little bit unlucky in terms of getting promoted that season. It's got to be Bruno. To be honest, if Ahmad keeps playing where he is, I feel like Cunha is not the pick. I feel like Cunha is going to be spending a fair bit of time on the bench based off what I've seen. Like, Ahmad's been electric. Ahmad's been unbelievably good off the right today, by the way. He's been. If he'd scored that goal, I would say he's probably been our player of the match. Taking out Haaland is also stupid, but yeah, I agree. He's definitely not. He hasn't been permanent captain for a while. Only captain of his home fixture against weak defence. Can Cherky be held for one more game week? I think he could probably be held. Ahmad is definitely superb. Cherky will start Champions League and not... But yeah, Mr. Pin might be right. He's the Man City fan. Right, Mason Mount's coming on here. Bruno Fernandes is going off with 91 minutes on the clock, 4 minutes of injury time. Bruno Fernandes... He wants European football. He wants to stay at Man United, doesn't he? He's enjoying being back in the number 10. You can kind of tell that Bruno's enjoying life again, not because Amarin's left, but because he's back playing where he likes playing. Like number 10, he doesn't have to do so much defending. He can play a bit more creative. And we just look so much better with Bruno higher up the field. Who would have thought? I mean, it was such an obvious call. Here we go. Cunha. I mean, this could be 3. Cunha to Mount. It's 3-0. 3-0 Manchester United, Cunha with a double assist, and Man City have imploded at Old Trafford. It's 3-0 Manchester United, and Mateus Cunha has just got a double assist. I mean, why did I sell him? I knew he was going to get benched, but he's returned. He's done the goods. I mean, Michael Carrick, give him the contract. Someone give him the contract. Rio Ferdinand is going to be on his finger. We're back. Fergie's loving life. The D-Unit's loving life. Manchester United have wiped the floor of Manchester City. Wiped the floor, folks. What a game. Mateus Cunha says, you know what? I should be starting, but who do you bench? Dorgu scored a goal. Mateus Cunha's got 2 assists. Bruno's got an assist. And Bruno's got a goal. Ahmad's been electric. I think he's onside. Mateus Cunha's definitely onside. What a ball from Ahmad. Ahmad with an assist now as well. And Mount's behind Cunha. No, Ahmad didn't get an assist because Cunha played the ball, didn't he? So Cunha's played it perfectly. Mason Mount off the bench with a goal. It's a dreamland for Manchester United fans tonight. Oh, what a What a game. 3-0. Pep, see you later. Casemiro, love and life. Michael Carrick, trying to not get too excited on the touchline. Man United fans letting the City fans know in the away end. 3-0. 3-0. There goes your title, Pep. You can retire without a trophy, you idiot. Where's 115 charges? Put it on him. Just top the week off. Haaland looking on glum. All those idiots had captained me for 2 points. I feel sorry for him. They shouldn't have captained me. That's what he's saying right now. They're still checking VAR goal. It's clearly onside. I don't know why they're wasting time. It looked on. Unbelievable. What a day. What a day to be alive. Can we play you every week? Can we play you every week? Oh, it's going to be offside. What? Wow. How is your... I want to see the lines drawn. Apparently, Cunha's... All right, it's not 3-0. It's still 2-0. I can't believe that's not been given. That looked onside to me. It's still 2-0 either way. It's still 2-0, whatever. Mateus Cunha, I mean, he's been robbed. That looked onside to me. I want to see the lines. Why did they not show the lines? Some dubious officiating. Maybe VAR had Cunha in their team. They couldn't afford a double assist. I'm not sure. Maybe they took him out like me and thought a bit bad about it. But either way, that seems... I can't believe that's offside. Not gonna lie, I don't know how that's... I didn't look offside. I thought Ahmad played it perfectly. I'd need to see the lines. I tell you what, VAR with a weird call. Like, I want to see the lines. That looked onside. Oh, Dorgu, he's had... Dorgu... they've played super well. Aiden Heaven getting involved there. He's obviously come on as well. I didn't even realise he'd come on, but he has. It's going to be a long journey home for those City fans. They've already started leaving the stadium in their droves. They know that the title's been lost here tonight. Ahmad, ball to Cunha. I can't believe that was offside. I want to see the lines. I really want to see the lines on that. That did not look offside to me at all, any way, shape or form. Being an arse, I agree. Who do you buy in Bruno or Ahmad? I feel like I don't think you buy anyone else other than Bruno Fernandes at the moment is my honest take. After their last game, City deserve a sketchy VAR call in their favour. Yeah, fair. Has to be Ahmad in the most worthy for money yet. A cheap car, low owned, yep. I'd sell Foden. I'm selling Foden this week. That was the final nail in the car. I don't care if he's playing Wolves next week, to be honest. If he hauls against Wolves, so be it. O'Reilly's definitely leaving as well. I think that that's offside. Don't go for that, Ahmad. You're clearly off, mate. Man of the match to me, Haaland. Yeah, I agree. Haaland's been fantastic. Constant threat. Best United have looked since Ollie. How can Carrick get this out of them after 3 days? Mate, I think Mbeumo and Ahmad coming back makes a lot of difference. Like, Ahmad's been unbelievable this season. I think Mbeumo's been quietly good. And that's it. It's finished 2-0 Manchester United. We've finished the game. We've won. I can't believe it. Dorgu with a huge point. Not many people have him. Not many people have him on their team still, but that's it. We've won. Manchester United have won the derby 2-0. And what a watch-along. I've not enjoyed a watch-along like that all season long. There's something about a Manchester derby that when you're with it, it feels magical. And to be honest, I couldn't give two hoots about how well the rest of the week goes now. All I know is that Manchester United are back. Michael Carrick is at the wheel. D-Unit's found his belief. Even Diego Dallo escaped criticism that half. I don't know what this is, but I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. It's going to be mentally amount of switches from Foden to Bruno, I would agree. Most folks who have Dorgu, Probs benched him, GG. Always like Carrick. We still need a world-class manager. However, I'm on 4 points from 3 players. I'm cooked. Man, I can't stop. I can't stop smiling. Mark Goldbridge. People just need to realise that maybe the best Man United watch-alongs are actually here rather than on the Goldbridge channel. because I feel like I actually talk about the game a lot more than he does. And also, I'm actually, you could tell after today, I'm a proper Man United fan. I'm loving life. What a win. Harry Maguire, I mean, it's just, it brings a tear to the eye. Brings a tear to the eye. We're up to 4th. We're only 14 points off Arsenal. We could win the league. Really need to write and clean sheet. Terrible start for my team, but kind of fun to see City crumble. Bit of a shame. Arsenal will profit though, yeah, fair. And Bowen Hall and Sade hat-trick again. I don't know if it's an FPL pick, but Ahmad, he's brilliant. I love Ahmad. He's such a good player. Oh man, I'm just happy. I'm a happy man. Mark Goldbridge is a twat. D-Unit isn't. I like it. Oh, that felt good. AFCON Ahmad on fire. And it's the 3rd clean sheet of the season. Yes, it is RD. Who would have thought? I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. What a result. I agree. What an absolute result. All I can say is, hello, Gary. I hope Gary's still in the chat. I bet you he's lurking. I bet you he's turned it off because he knows that the D-Unit's in fine form. And he knows he's going to be in fine form all day. But 2-point Haaland captain. Hello. How you going? Oh, mate. City got lucky we don't have the same VR as Liverpool's versus Palace. Otherwise, it would have been 5-0. Don't put the camera on Wilcox. Wilcox deserves no credit for this. I still think he's a twat. I agree with Goldbridge on that one. I don't rate Wilcox at all. I think that this is what happens when you change a manager and you bring in a fan favourite. You get that the manager bounce. And Michael Carrick has exacted the manager bounce to perfection today. There's no ifs, buts, maybes. He's been brilliant. Ahmad is definitely interesting, better value than Cunha. Question is, minutes gone forward. Dorgu, 15 points, first bench. Need a Gabriel injury in the warm-up. Only bad thing is I have Dorgu on the bench. I know, mad. Ahmad is so good value in FPL as well. Dorgu on the bench. Lots of people are going to be in the exact same position, I would suggest. We could have got trashed 4-0 if Amber was here. Watch Mark Goldbridge say that. Oh, mate. Yeah, you're right. Dirty 2-point Haaland, mark my words, probably best 6 million player. I had Fernandez and Haaland play, and Haaland was my captain. I'm on 14 points. Go Patrick Tongoot off the bench for Nunes. Oh, that is sexy. That is sexual. That is the best definition of bench Chan I've ever seen in my life. Look at Cunha's smiles, mate. I'm smiles. D-Unit smiles. Michael Carrick stone-faced. Ole, ole. Ole, ole. U-N-I-T-D. United are the team for me with a big back, paddy whack, give a dog a bone. Go on, City, fuck off home. Eat that, City. Got what you deserved. Dina's going to have a bit of fun tonight. I'm going to have a bit of fun tonight. All right, folks, I'm going to be back in about 20-odd minutes. I'm going to have a quick rest, a quick time to just rest my voice for a little bit, because that was the stuff of legend. I am here for it. I'm going to be covering all the rest of the games throughout the night. Make sure you join in for the live 3 p.m. watch-alongs. D-Unit is up and about. The United shirt is going to be up and about all night tonight, folks. It's going to be the stuff of legend. I will see you all very shortly. And to anyone that captained Haaland, to Gary, to Trig, the sheep captainers, thanks for coming. We'll see you at the live watch-along in 20 minutes' time.